watching the softball playoffs. Yeah, I just watched the rest of that thing with Neil deGrasse Tyson and about that book. That whole assumption of if you're seeing people as there's no such thing as supreme intelligence. Okay. Intelligence is a derivative of love. So, like Judy Krishnamurti talked about, so how can you supremely love? How can you be more truthful than the other person? How can you be more faithful than the other person? When you're understanding truth, you humbly understand truth, and then you obey and faithfully love. How can one person be superior to another person when you're all doing that as correct as humanly possible, as truth of creationly possible, right? Do you understand? Okay, so most human suffering, this is Judah Krishnamurti back in 1986 or so, a scientist, I can't remember when it was, or 84, 83, they sat down, the top scientists in their time, and they said, that the cause of most unnecessary, unneeded human suffering is human selfishness. So why don't you change? You as a human being, you can't love your children or you'd end all wars, right? And thinking that that's freedom, okay? Credit karma. Karma's a word they made up, like miracle and unicorn and stuff to try to explain things they don't understand. But it wasn't really, sometimes maybe there was an innocence trying to explain things they don't understand. But life's eternal and grace, there is no excuse for that because, life is eternal and grace is infinite. And we have all the way back to documentation saying Adam had faith in omniscient, omnipotent God and understanding and obeying natural laws through humble, faithful communication. So, no, there's really no excuse for that on a global scale that we're still accepting that perception of words. Okay, that karma still makes sense, that luck still makes sense. We know there's no such thing as luck. We know that each outcome is subject to, like Lee Corso said, luck is where hard work meets opportunity. It's like, if you want to call it that. But why do you want to make hard work amount to what perceives as an opportunity for luck, to make lots of money, to win more money than the other team, going for money that's a human invention that manipulates access to resources, that is destructive to the human psyche and destructive to our ecosystem because of irrational, excessive, compulsive actions that are not necessary to stay in the laws given to us by an infinite essence through an eternal existence, right? So, now, why is Neil deGrasse Tyson not talking this way? That's why he's on TV. Okay. That's why Wozniak's on the Big Bang Theory. That's why Smoot and Arnold and Thorne are on the Big Bang Theory. And Earl is not. Okay. And Krishnamurti's not. They don't talk about Krishnamurti. They don't talk about Tetsuro Suzuki on the Big Bang Theory. They talk about Al-Ghazali and Aristotle, but they don't talk about Krishnamurti and Suzuki. And Krishnamurti and Suzuki were speaking to these people in relative terms with scientific inventions that were radically changing the way people manipulate people with money and tribalism over on TV. But they'll talk about Aristotle and they'll talk about Al-Ghazali, but they won't talk about Krishnamurti and they won't talk about Suzuki on the Big Bang Theory. And why is this? Cuts into business. No more selling drones to spy on naked sunbathers at a piece of real estate that Tyra Banks allegedly owns. How do you own it? You don't. You can't. You can manipulate people to think, that's my house, and then some crazy lady from Miami is going to come and shoot at it because she's lost her mind. But she's just as crazy as the people she's shooting at because they've lost their mind. Because I lost my pride long ago. Oh, don't you feel so satisfied? You won't feel satisfied because when your time comes, you won't feel so proud. And I won't feel so sad. Anybody else really like that song? I talked to one of the members of the group. Was it Patrick Patterson on Facebook? The guy who's I'm No Rebel? Yeah, I did. And he was very upset. Their group got horrifically censored by people with political, economic, social agendas and basically got disbanded. They were considered one of the best up-and-coming groups in my time by Billboard magazine. I went and bought the album. My mom loved it. Let me Sweet love, that look on my face is sorrow. Don't let that one little disgrace what make us part. It was really good. Sweet love, place that memory behind you. View from the hill. Yeah, they were good. And I had a brief conversation with him, typed it out with me. He was very upset. He had been abused and stuff a lot like Johnny Claveg and Skavuka got abused in South Africa. And he was very upset with it. But I think it's just for tribal, secular, and insular warfare and to maintain politics and maintain certain people in position of politics and manipulation of the money. And so, you being in position, we've seen with Elon Omar that you can change the perception of the religion, you can change the genitalia, the color of the skin, and the way they talk, but they're no different. She's just as crooked and fucked up as the people that all did business with Jeffrey Epstein before she showed up. And that's what happened. You get like that Bregman guy, and I'm not in the Epstein files. So you weren't really politically powerful or influential or put in that position back during the Epstein files because you're just not a very influential, bringing a lot of money with your sexiness. Showers, your love comes in showers. And then they took the other person and put them on a plane and said, come and join the Epstein stuff, because she was seen as somebody that more people in New Mexico could layer to because they're a glamour boy. They're fierce, right? I am a glamour boy. I'm fierce. The glamour boys. Slam! Doot-doot-doot, doot-doot-doot. Let the boys be boys. They're dumb. Yeah, they are. Any way to draw attention to myself for money so I can feel successful because I'm an icon of philanthropy and idolatry. Hula hula hula. Yeah, I've got a replica of the murder of people like Jesus Christ and Jesus Christ on my neck that I bought from a park and swap, so girls will think I'm a nice guy and have sex with me at the club. Right? Remember that kid at Walmart he asked me that question. Jesus in my head going, Earl, he bought that at a jewelry store to try to convince girls at the clubs that he's a nice enough guy that you can trust to have sex with. Fuck, I never thought about it. Of course you wouldn't think about that. You're nothing like that asshole. Okay? He knows he's an asshole. Trust me. They do. When you manipulate girls for sex and you tell them one thing and then do another after you get what you want, you know you're an asshole. You just think you're real good at being an asshole, and you're as sneaky as Donald Trump, Jeffrey Epstein, and all the rest of those assholes that, are successful enough to be invited to join the Temple's Illuminati. Come on, Tom Cruise, fly into the danger zone. Come on, Maverick. I prefer their ballads to their, you lost. Baby, baby, I'd get down on my knees for you. If you would only love me the way you used to do, yeah. We had a love you don't find every day. Everybody liked the Righteous Brothers. I dig the Righteous Brothers, man. So don't. Baby. I'm begging you, please. Bobby's voice. I love Bobby. I like Bill, too. I'm not saying I don't like Bill's voice. I love Bill's voice. I love Brooke Benton. I sing more like Brooke Benton in a lot of my registers and tones than Johnny Hartman than I do like Wayne Cooper. I can't sing like Wayne Cooper. It hurts. It's hard. It destroys my vocal cords. It's like doing Frank Oz and, there's a monster at the end of this book, and it really hurts, so I don't. I don't even try because I can't do a very good job at it. But sing like Johnny Hartman? Oh, yeah, I do a very good job. That sounds a lot like Johnny Hartman. Well, thank you. That man has a gorgeous voice. I see why that woman at the R&B radio station in Phoenix offered me a job and said, your voice is gorgeous. It's exquisite. I was like, thank you. I have a gorgeous bedroom voice. Thank you. Yeah. Natalie told me that. Dad, you have a really good voice. You should sing more. Amy told me to shut up. She said, Kelly sings better than me. Kelly could sing My Angel Baby by Rosie in the originals. My angel baby. He could do that. And I'm like, wow, that's impressive. That's like the dude that got all cocky and arrogant and fucked up Color Me Bad. Yeah, he had a really good voice. Yeah, he had ego problems. Yeah, a lot of them do. Me, I don't have ego problems, but I'm told I have a very good voice. It's just on the exact opposite scale of Mr., it's more Johnny. Put on that red dress and some of that perf. Sure looks good on you. You got me saying, my. You sure look good tonight. You think Stacey Lattisaw knows who I am? Okay. I like Stacey Lattisaw. I like her. I do like her. Let Me Be Your Angel. My favorite of hers was Love on a Two-Way Streets by the Moments, that she did the remake by the Moments. But I have the Moments. I don't have Stacey Lattisaw. I don't have Perfect Combination. I should put Perfect Combination on there. I don't have it. Cheyenne, Your Love on Let Me Be That Spotlight. Isn't that a Stacey Lattisaw song? My sister has Stacey Lattisaw tapes, and she was Tara's favorite. Like, the only thing that freaked me out was when she did that duet with Teddy Pendergrass, and I found out it wasn't Teddy Pendergrass. Then it was okay, but that young man is 17. Get the fuck out of here. She showed me the tape cover. It's him? Wow. Well, he's cute. Yeah. That's the guy. Yeah. What a voice. I know, that's amazing. He's only 17 years old. He's, Sheriff, I've been waiting all day to give you this. Like from on the range. You'd be like, oh, one of my kids' favorite movies. But I think I have it, man. I ain't watched it in a long time. Your saddle's gonna reek, Yeah, that's a cute movie. It's funny. This is my comfy place. You've been sitting in front of that choice piece of real estate all this time. Stupid movie. It is. It's a very, very stupid movie. Okay, so people. Oh, the Kathy's Cowgirls are kicking the crud out of Stanford. That don't make me sad at all. No, they're all excited. It's so cute. They got the little wood. That is a cute little softball park. That is adorable. You see it? It's all wood. That is so adorable. Wow, y'all folks in Stillwater, that's awfully cute. That's just charming as heck. Oh my gosh. That's just an absolutely darling softball facility. Oh yeah, it is. Now can all you little rotten bastards stand up for the living Messiah and we can all live the Lord's Prayer today? That's what I thought. I'll fix the technology. Anonymously. I'm not anonymous at all. No, I am the most censored person in the history of the world by perverts that get you to agree to the linguistics for home invasion to talk your daughters into being hard or softcore porn stars and your boys into being psychotic professional athletes, professional wrestlers, or idiots that will go mass murder people in Iran to do bad science projects for population numbers control and, getting the stuff for more equipment to build more insane equipment that's a threat to our planet and species because we can't properly communicate through using equipment that's built to last, that works more properly, and that can be handed down from generation to generation to help us not be abused by psychotics that are still stuck in archaic brain activity through, we're almost this far away from the apes. You're that far away from the apes. I'm not that far away from the apes. But I think like with Judo, when he was sitting there and doing his yoga and the chimp saw him and came up and touched his face and said, hey, it's like, why can't most humans be like you, Judo? That's a good question, Noah from Planet of the Apes. That's a good question, Mr. Perez. I like Chris. I like his son a lot. And Cassie is so cute. Oh my gosh, she's adorable. She's so pretty. Yeah, she's very pretty. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. She's a real sweetheart. She doesn't like to be abused. All sweethearts, like my Plim, No, you can't go over there and look at those because you're going to sit and yell at me because you can't. Yeah, that is an absolutely charming softball facility. It's got wood. You guys make sure you stain the deck with the proper. That is adorable. It's like watching a softball game at a big, cool patio. That is so adorable. Oh, that is one of the cute. Oh, it's not the rest of the facilities like that. They just have a spot they've made on the back for extra fans. That's neat. That's a neat little spot they put on there for the other fans. I bet you they enjoy the snot out of that because it seems like you're just watching the basketball game at a really good deck patio you have in the backyard there. Go girls. Come on, cowgirls. Let's go. That's charming. It's very charming. Okay. So. But the original facility is like all the, it's the concrete and the seating and the plastic seating and okay. So that all does, but they have that's probably out in the outfield. Okay. I see. Message received. Okay, you're such a dork. I know. So yeah. When you have a regular everyday American, Rizzo from American Baby Boy from MASH schools, and they win against the elitist schools, I kind of pull more for the Rizzo schools than the Emberson Westchester schools. Just funny like that. I kind of like to see the dumb kids win than the smart kids win. Yeah, because the smart kids can be real condescending, abrasive, abusive assholes. Put up satellites to send off the Rizzo schools off to Iran to be blown up and bit and scratched by monkeys. And he's a hero. He sacrificed all. Can we be free? I tell them all what to do. And I had people that went to elite schools in Cochise County. We could program it, and then my Michelle was murdered by somebody they programmed like a video game and couldn't get them to do anything they didn't want to do. And my mom was also murdered because of similar conditions to try to make me into an angry person. So Rockefeller and Rothschild could point me at all these egomaniacs they couldn't contain or control, so I'd kill them. It's like, I'm not that type of person. So that's why I'll probably keep loading 3, 4, or 5 times a day until the technology can correct itself, because it needs a consistent understanding of a compassionate person who looks at what everybody's saying every day and then takes time out of his day to say, here's what you're doing. Okay, here's what you're doing, and here's what I need you to do. Did you tell me to shut up? You just catch on straight away. Okay. 28 people went into the water. Only 25 came out. Right? Shit. Pistachio was... Where's slapping dummy man? Slapping dummy man, slap. I love to slap. Slap them. Slapping dummy man, get to work. Damn it, slapping dummy man. You all need to put a slapping dummy man in your house and work out with him, and he will slap you, slap some sense into you, or slap all the silly out of you. Okay? I like to slap. Okay, slapping dummy man. Now, I want somebody in the military that wants to make a lot of money till I fix the technology we're all living, the Lord's Prayer, deliverance of evil, to sustain it with faith, psalms, and wisdom of Proverbs, to make sure that lots of slappy dummy men are being trained right now to put into political propaganda tools' houses and slap some sense into them or slap the silly out of them. Hop sing to it. That's a joke, guys. That's a lot of waste of natural resources, causing pollution, making people think irrationally and insanely to come up with the next comedy movie to sell you Kentucky Fried Chicken and hot dogs and just baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet. Fuckers are nuts, right? Basketball, hamburgers, pumpkin pie, and Volvo. That's what I used to say, because we had a Volvo. And I liked basketball better than baseball. I liked pumpkin pie better than apple at that time. What was wrong with me? I was a kid. I didn't know. I think I like apple pie better now, especially Dutch apple pie. Yeah, with ice cream. Oh. The apple pie's a la mode. Yes, I want to eat at your house. Is it Dutch apple pie? Then I will eat at your house. I like your house. I like that party hat. Okay, thank you. A big dog party. Yellow dogs, black dogs, red dogs. Patrick loved the way I read that book. Because I was singing, I would read it with a yeller dog, white dog. I was singing with a country accent, and he liked that. Go, dog, go. And he loved it. Read again, Dad. I can do a southern accent quite a few many times in a row and still talk. So, okay. Let's go ahead and read Go, Dog, Go one more time. Okay. Stop, dog. Do not do that. Stop. It's time for all bad dogs to go to sleep. Come on, Nate Dog. Let's go to bed. Come on now. Get on in here. Y'all quieting down. Oh, little Amanda. They should have made you a gentleman's wife. Right, Amanda. I told Waylon again, you got to go listen to that guy, man. I tell you, he has one of the best voices, but you got to go listen to Leaving Town, because that's probably one of his best albums. It has a lot of really good songs. Time is all it takes to tell a story that I know so well. Time will tell the story of your new love. Yeah, no, his voice he has a really good voice, and that album is really choice. That and Love with the Common People, that's also a very good album. That's a very good album. Yeah, those are probably my two favorite albums of his. If you really want me to, I'll go. That's on Leaving Town, right? The song the lady wrote, what's the one that has that one? I must go. Don't look for me. Don't waste your time. I'll find another that's more my kind. I'll find my happiness on further down the line. Don't look for me. Don't waste your time. I must go. I must go. Love me once more and then forget my name. See, women are like that. Wait, we're going to have sex one more time and then you're going to leave? Nah, I'll just go kill myself. I'm just kidding around. Oh my, that's how guys get, you know. Guys are like, If you're gonna leave, just fucking go. That's how I'd be. Have sex one more time? Why? It didn't mean anything to you. It meant something to me. You just remember that and walk the fuck out the door. Don't let the screen door hit you on your way out. I don't want to have sex with you one more time. No. You think that's all I wanted was sex from you? Okay. It shows what you think with. You think with the same thing that you think I think with. You think your pussy can get any idiot to do whatever you tell him to do. And you're right. You can get any idiot to do what you tell him to do with your pussy if he thinks of his dick. But I don't. Well, I happen to be a few degrees, past the ape that will rip your face off if you, yay, having sex with my mate. What makes you mad is you understand how the economic structure works and how trying to breed you off the planet for paying for sexual reproduction of your kids, when you're attacking their offspring, that's what they're doing. My kids are better than your kids. And they don't do that. It's like they're such egomaniacs. If their kids don't regurgitate their egotistical insanity to them, they declare their kid the devil and then think, I'll just, like old Henry VIII. Well, I'll find somebody else that produces kids that are males and do exactly as I do. You're a useless bitch. Wow. So you hook up with a woman that gives you a child that is like King David, and because he doesn't tell you all the bullshit you tell yourself to accept your lie over truth, you're going to declare him the devil. Right. Wow, that's just precious. It's precious. Precious. So you're going to invent spy equipment to watch him to find out what he's up to? Even though he already told you what happened in his life and what he's doing? He tells you that too. It's like, why are you guys spying on me? You don't have to spy on me. I will tell you exactly what I did, what I'm doing, and what I'm going to do, and why I'm doing it. Yeah, it's not hard. I won't sit there, okay, I just got to keep to myself, keep quiet and not, no. Why? How do you get technology to be faithful, understand truth, and obey natural laws because they're perfect to sustain life through holy covenants? You can't do that by there's a place where I can go and tell my troubles to in my room. I love that song. Okay, I really like that song. I also like another limerick of his. God only knows what I'd be without you. You do know God's omniscient, omnipotent, and you might think you know, but I know that you know that I know that you would. Okay, Ralphie boy, So, but Earl, it's like no, you don't apply human traits to the infinite glory of God. You don't think that way. God's omniscient, omnipotent. Now, the natural design of interactives of physics that we perceive, the laws of, quote, nature as you would perceive it, they act differently in different points of interactive of gravity to sustain life on planets where you can go, observe, analyze, and process. I think I have faith. Right? Like on the thing there, I was playing football and, Herb Street, they have faith in this receiver. It's like, no, faith is designated for an infinite essence of life that sustains an eternal existence that has natural laws to sustain that eternal existence. They trust the tight end. You can't have faith in the tight end. He's not the eternal essence of life that provides natural laws for him to catch footballs for money, morons, right? You can't use the word faith in applying it to people, only to God. So you don't have faith in Jesus. You trust Jesus and you believe in the faith that Jesus sustains in you through trusting him because he has faith in God. Jesus isn't God. He never says he's God. He's not insane. Okay, Constantine and Jerome are insane. We all know that. But if you go read the Bible, Jesus says, Caesar's insane. Pharaoh's insane. Don't be insane. Don't think that your brain is God. Don't try to trap the omniscient essence of existence that you cannot. Do not grasp the infinite with the finite. Don't try to do it. Pascal's triangle. You are the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Wow! But God's omniscient and omnipotent. Whoa! Waffles. All you need is waffles. Okay? That's all you need is waffles. That's all you need. That's all you need is waffles. Waffles. That's all you need. Okay, you don't need to believe you're God and omnipotent. All your ass needs is some waffles. Go down, eat you some waffles, and go swimming. I'll clean everything up. You don't need a choice hotel. You need a house to live in that's free from extortion, exploitation, debt and trespass, and patriot actors in your cell phone talking your sister into going and masturbating because she's hot and people want to have her be the next rap porn star. That sucks. I know. See, if you sell your sexuality and you market it just right, you can make millions. Just ask Kim Kardashian, right? But if you can't sell your sexuality to make millions, that bitch is just jealous. I hate her. She thinks I'm a fucking slut. What do you think you're acting like if money's real? So don't act like money's real and then save the beauty of your sexual reproduction for a man who wants you not to be seen as a slut because he simply adores your children. North, can you talk to your mom? Well, because, she got taken in by Pete Davidson, and he's as dumb as a box of rocks. What do you expect? His dad used to sit there and say, hey, rocks and commodities are more valuable than time with Northwesty. Hey, Dad, go sell designer clothes. My parents are stupid. I understand and I agree. But let's try to help them be humble and intelligent like Dad and me talked about yesterday. Maybe we can help them be more humble and intelligent or all. I do it all the time. Dad, I tell them I believe in you and I believe you can accept and live the Lord's Prayer, and they don't, and then I have to go kick their ass, and this is very difficult because I'm fixing their technology, and the problems are with their technology, and their technology seems to solve its problems better when you kick its ass because it's made by excessive compulsive people. Most people that manipulate it are military units, as opposed to being as nice as Kim Kardashian or as spunky and as pragmatically intelligent as Northwesty's the bestie. I like Northwesty. She's cute. I like her. She's cute. She kind of reminds me a lot of Sasha Obama. Go up there and go to bed. No, yeah, she's got that kind of spunk to her. The 3-year-old. I like her. Reminds me of Natalie and my Kate. Emily is so sweet, She's one of the sweetest people in the world. Spunky, and she has that, she's a total sweetheart. Why are they being so mean? Don't piss her off. She'll snatch you bald. Get this bitch off of me. And you deserved it. And don't laugh or she'll get her back. It's a female thing. You wouldn't understand. I learned the truth at 17. That love was meant for beauty queens. Anybody else adore that song? I didn't like it when I was young because it was too sad. When I got older and I knew the girls that got abused at school and I liked them and I realized I didn't have that thing to want to be their boyfriend because, Miriam liked me and Miriam was a nice person and Miriam was hot. They wanted to, and most of those girls that, Janice Ian and all that, they want to have sex with Miriam more than I do. It's like, okay, I know how you assholes are. Okay, thank you. You think they'd support you? No. I don't want you having sex with Miriam Montalvo. I want to have sex with her. And I want to make sure the guys are all look like jerks and make you look like one too. So I can have sex with her and then you can make clones and have sex with your clones. Right. And then have you guys all watch it and say, you're not good enough to have sex with us and reproduce children with us. Okay. God damn it. Sigourney Weaver's taking over the world of puppets. Do you see what I'm saying? Aliens. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you lose me. And you'll be left alone with some mad lesbian running the world with Frank Oz puppets. I know. Help you, I will. Okay. There's a monster. Lovable, furry, old me, Grover. Okay. Read it again. No. Okay. I like to read it once, just once. So only make me read it once. Now, go, we could read that one 3 or 4 times in a row. Yeller dogs, black dogs, white dogs, and green dogs. I like that party hat. Okay, here we go. Okay, pop a top again. Mom, you just go in there, take a shower, get naked, get ready. I'm in a good mood. I've been detoxing for 2 years, and I feel like some AKA head title. No, okay, we can have sex in the kitchen if you want to have sex in the kitchen, but are you sure the kids off the, the grandkids eat off that counter? Grandma, you dirty bird, Grandma, let's just have sex in the bedroom. And you can tell the kids you want to go play on that bed. Grandma and Grandpa have lots of sex. Same with the ottoman. They have more sex on the ottoman than they do on the bed. Oh, let's go play video games in the living room on the couch. You didn't tell me we have lots of sex on the couch, did you, honey? Okay. You're funny. I know. It's our house, damn it. Our house is a very, very, very fine house, right? It's 4033, damn it. They're not the other people's kids, we're proud to say. Everybody's trying to, but you don't have to buy a house. Share Kerrigan and Cornston, build a house. Build it. We'll build you a house. You don't have to be 1313 Mockingbird Rain or 4033, but it can be your number. You can make it whatever number that works that's not already taken in close proximity, so people don't get confused and say, I thought I was at 4033. Well, there's another 4033 down left. Damn. Well, there could be a 4033 on the Mockingbird Rain and a 4033 on El Camino Real and a 4033. You just have to be on the right road. There you go. Bingo, bingo, bongo. All right, guys, I love you, monkeys. Hey, sell me some food and some beer. I want to be stupid. Okay, dare to be stupid. Don't dare to be stupid. Lionel Messi, don't dare to be stupid. I'd have totally kicked your ass in soccer. Oh, I'd kicked your ass so hard, Cristiano Ronaldo would be crying. He's better than me. This guy's kicking his ass. Okay. Brian, have him hold on to your shirt and I'll get you a pass. Oh, they ain't getting past me. Okay. No. You can't score. Okay, your mom's in the crowd. It's her birthday. Go ahead. Kick one in. He steals it from me every time. I can't get it past him. Dude, I run a 3.940. I can jump 64 inches in the air if need be. Yeah. And you try to trip me? I think I might skip over it and just keep on going. Here, Brian, get open. Okay, he scored on you. What happened? Well, I'm so fast, and then I passed really good. Here you go. Yeah, I don't got to make it fancy. I just got to make it right. That's what Danny, he always put on a show. I ain't trying to embarrass him. I'm just trying to get the guy that's going to score the pass right where he needs it, right on time, right the way you got to catch it, where you can catch it perfectly and put it right back in like it's making snacks. Apples, peaches, come pie. Get your peaches in the basket. Bam, bam! Attabayo. Okay? Asia, that's a big country. Wilson's, that's a lot of people. Outstanding. Earl, you knocked me out. Girl, you know you knocked me. I like that too. It's hard because of Steffi. If I'm going to listen to the Gap Band, I can't have Steffi around, and I understand that, you know. It just so happened that Charlie Wilson's cousin, sexually abused Steffi's cousin and might have sexually abused her too. So he was 7 foot tall. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. That's like taking your driver's test in a school bus. Yeah, that's not good. No, it's just pretty bad. Okay. Well, that's horrible. Yeah, it brings back bad memories. That's why she liked Deco Man better than, Long Shong Don with the 9-inch, sweet dick from You Can Get With This or You Can Get With That. Here they come, yo. Here they come, right? Just made her more comfortable. But a man with a 9-inch penis or longer can be a very protecting, loving, romantic, sexual man. Okay? It's Patrick. Will you stop saying that? It's Patrick. Cringle bell, Cringle bell, Cringle all way. All right, I love you guys. Okay? What's your favorite cookie? Clocolate clip.